and so he is going to be doing The Legend of Zelda for us. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Gonna throw it over to him in just a moment, so sit tight.
All right. Welcome everybody. This is Lackattack with The Legend of Zelda for the NES. And yeah, pretty excited to play this game for Best of NES. Well, shout out to Team Brick. But yeah, we'll get started. Gonna start the timer when the audio plays. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to reset. So resetting sets the RNG, hopefully, for the first drop of the run, which will be a bomb drop. So I'll try to explain everything I can as best I can. And yeah, we'll get going. This is The Legend of Zelda. First quest. First thing we do, grab the sword. And go. So, this run's come a long way. Darkwing Duck kind of led the way. Led the most recent charge, I guess. Big charge. And found this thing called the screen scroll, which saves a lot of time walking. You can go right to left through walls, but you cannot go left to right through walls. Already got hit. Great start. So the first guy we're going to kill is in the bomb dropping group. And hopefully he drops a bomb. If not, we can kill the whole room and get a bomb. Little swag block clip there. Jeez. Alright, no bomb. That's expected. Wow. Man, they put up a fight. Alright, so not the best situation to be in, but this game's also very important to not get hit, so you can maintain a consecutive counter. So mine's at 4 right now without getting hit. Still at 4, which is exactly where I want to be. Okay, that is not what I wanted. Jeez. Oh man. Great start, everybody. So, I killed 10 enemies in a row without getting hit, and the 10th enemy I killed with a bomb. So that means that I will get a bomb drop from that enemy. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. Hopefully Manhandla will let us go. If not, we're gonna have to backtrack to get some bombs. So get the raft. Raft is needed for level 4, where we get the ladder, which we'll need to complete the game. So this is the biggest RNG boss in the game, and I only have 2 bombs, so not that great. Okay, well we got it, which is great. We only have 1 bomb left, so hooray! I'm gonna try to manufacture some bombs here. I'm gonna have to get hit in the overworld. I think I'm gonna kill these blue Octoroks in the overworld. So blue Octoroks, blue Moblins, they can both drop bombs. Okay, alright, so I did that on purpose to reset my counter because I didn't get a drop from them. And now my consecutive counter is at 1. So I only have 1 chance to force a bomb, so I really hope I don't miss it. But I'm at 1 in the counter, so I'm going to increment that to 9 and then bomb. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 9. Oh god, you gotta be kidding me. Well, guess we're gonna go get some bombs. I've never walked this way before. But if you run out of bombs, this is kind of what happens. So, I guess we'll go to level 2. Yeah, that was the 10th enemy. Reset? I don't think I can reset. Alright. Forget it, we're just gonna go back. Oh, this has definitely happened before, but usually I would reset. So really, you need 2 bombs to get through level 4, and I was supposed to force a bomb there and did not. And that was bad. Okay, so let's try again. 3, 4, 5, 6. 8. Okay. So that's 10, so that means the next enemy I kill will give me a 5 rupee. Accidental soft lock? I hope not. I also did get, like, pretty bad drop luck in level 3. I didn't get one random bomb out of the 4 chances that I had. So everything's just a little bit slower. It's pretty sad because 3 was actually not that bad. So anyway, we got the ladder. The ladder is going to help us cross these 1-tile gaps. And we can do a trick called the ladder clip here, which is like the screen scroll and block clip tech. Okay. And right there, that's actually a 2-tile wide gap, but with the block clip you're able to cross it. So is it 3, 9? So this is 9. So this should give me a bomb drop. This part of the route's called the error key route. It's a skip found by Error 72 of Ghosts and Goblins fame. And that saves some time in level 1, even though it costs more time here. But also gives you a very favorable pattern on the buyers. That's Gleeok. He's usually kind of scary, because usually you have the white sword and a bunch of hearts by the time you get here. But he goes down pretty easy. So we got bombs, we got 21 rupees, and this game's all about managing your counts before you get to the blue candle. And you want to have as many bombs as you can, but you definitely want to have 60 rupees, and we pick up one 130 secret along the way. So we're doing some more screen scrolling here, going to level 1. Or the first board, as some people call it. So you want to keep grabbing rupees here. And building your count up. And it's just... this game is very read and react, as Darkwing Duck put it. That trick right there to go in and out opens the top door, and I got the quick pirouette. See, the top door is now unlocked. And so really it's just these enemies can drop 5 rupees. I didn't get that, but I'm gonna pick up the single. Alright, that was a very wealthy room. Decent pattern, but nothing too special as I get bought by the gels. But now I'm good on money and I'm basically good on bombs here. I'm gonna drop one there. And clean up that room pretty quick. Here's the first example of the block clip that you can see. And you can do that, buffer your inputs with the sword, and get through. So now once we grab the bow, it's just kind of hightailing it back to Aqua Menace and finishing this level. But yeah, any time you have a run where you have... Your runs usually are between 20 and 30 rupees at this point, and we got the map. And so you would either have to get 10 more rupees between now and buying the blue candle if you're going to go on the current record route, or you or if you have the money, then you can just skip everything, in which case I do. Alright, first Triforce. So I have 3 Triforces. We're going to work our way over the desert using the screen scrolls. Pick up a heart, 30 rupees, and a blue candle. I'm just going to get all the money. You can always walk through there unless the Zola is on the bottom row, and then he may cause you some trouble. But here's a screen scroll. You can buffer it with the sword. If you are in the 7th pixel, and you might have to do the 1 frame input if you're on the 5th pixel. So we always take hearts. The great thing about this game, while I get the money and the blue candle, the great thing about this game is there's so many routes you can take, depending on your ability. So don't be afraid to pick up this game, because there's easier routes that get blue ring, get all the hearts, get potions. You really have nothing to worry about if you're new to the game. It is very difficult, but it can be kind of conducive to new runners as well. Alright. So I'm at 1 in the counter, hoping to get a little more. 3. 3 is good. Optimally, I would like to be at 4, but that's okay. So here's a screen scroll that saves the most time, or one of the either the most or second most. I guess it's second most, but you can screen scroll through the wall there to get to level 5, and this is where most runs die that aren't in level 3. But because of the dark nuts, so that's 4. Okay, I think that's... We'll go with 8. I'm pretty sure that's 8. Alright, get out of the way. Okay. 9er. So now we're at 9. We're going to hope to force a bomb on these blue dark nuts here. And the dark nuts you can only bomb like walking or bombing away from the way you're facing, which is a little like counter intuitive, but you can see how I like have to face away from the dark nuts to kill them, which is kind of tough to grasp when you're picking the game up, where you have to walk up and like turn around. But that room went actually really well. And it helped because I was at 10, or at 9 going in. So once we get the recorder, we can make our way back to the boss room, which is Dig Dogger. So all these enemy patterns, you're wondering, is this all the same? No. they are not the same. These patterns are all based on your movements, other random factors in the game, and that bomb was pretty far away, we'll just say that. So, I came up with a route in this game to run out of bombs in level 5 after Dig Dogger, which will save a menu for the recorder. I'm gonna play it a little safe by keeping 2 bombs. I will still run out of bombs, but the route that Cantaloupe found with the world wrap in after level 5 made this possible to run out of bombs. You used to need a bomb for the South Coast Heart, but we don't even get that anymore. So now you don't need that. You don't need that bomb. You can run out. So Dig Dogger has 8 health, but with the help of the bombs, they do 4 each. And he's dead. So there we go. Level 5 is complete. In only 14 minutes. So the whistle mechanics here, the recorder mechanics, they will take you to dungeons you've already beaten. And there's an internal counter in the game, which will keep track of which dungeons you've beaten and which ones you've whistled to, or which one, how many times you've whistled. And so you face up or down, or up or right. Okay, thank you for the bomb drop. So those guys can randomly drop bombs, and they gave me another one, so that's good. Now I don't have to worry about them later. But the whistle can take you... You can control where the whistle takes you is the main point. Here's another big skip. You can actually get lag on the screen because of the arrows. And this is the world wrap that Cantaloupe found. Right there. Now we're on the other side of the map. And with some nifty screen scrolling, block clipping, ladder clipping, you can get all the way up here and get the Raft Heart. Now these, as of about, right after I got under 30 minutes in this game, this route came out and improved the record, or the theory record, by about 12 seconds, 15 seconds. And you don't need the bomb, so it's kind of an alleviation of the bomb requirements you needed. So we only need 140 rupees. You can also use any excess rupees that you get in level 7 for arrows, which is another kind of recent development. When I say recent, I mean in the last 2 years. But level 2 is probably considered to be the easiest dungeon because there's a lot of enemies that go down in one hit. So the ropes take 1 damage and are really cool when you can use the candle to take them out as well, so I'll try to do that. So that room had a Master Gorilla, which if you kill him, then all of them go down. I'm gonna use bombs here. And got the fairy. So the fairy drops at 16 consecutive. 16 consecutive kills and can be overwritten, or can overwrite the bomb drop or the force drop. But that'll give me a force. So with that. And our buddy Dig Dogger, or excuse me, Dodongo, go in the wrong way. He can usually go up right, or up left, and it's like the optimal path. But sometimes he just does his own thing. Alright, level 2 is done. Now we're going to warp to level 4. By the bait and the arrows, which we need to beat the game. You need the food / bait in the 7th board, and you need the arrows to kill Goma in the 6th board. So a lot of these walking paths are predetermined. The enemies can make you go a different direction, but most of the overworld travel is pretty standard. Even some of the dungeon rooms are exactly the same every time. But the rooms where you have to kill all the enemies can vary, or do vary run to run. So now that we have our food and we have the arrows, we're gonna go to level 7. This room's weird because the I killed these guys earlier. And they were in a different spawn pattern. So our buddy Yunus, who actually has the any percent world record, came up with the kind of obsoleted the lake clip, which makes me sad, but is the result of unoptimal movement. So just wanted to shout out to Yunus. This is an important room here with the these blue gorilla. But if you have, you know, a boatload of money, it really goes down pretty easily. So you can drop the food in any room, and the gorillas or the Octoroks will huddle around it, and you can kill them easier. It's good for casual play, but that's the only time you use it in the speedrun. We really have a strain on our bombs here. We can't really use any more. You need 1 to get through level 6, and you need 7 in this dungeon. So you gotta be careful with how many, if you use any more bombs. These guys can randomly drop bombs, and they didn't. That's okay, we have enough, but it's nice to get more sometimes. That room is completely RNG. You can make it straight across without moving up or down, but not that time. We're gonna use the bomb recorder bomb trick on Dig Dogger again. Get the fairy and get back to full health. The Dodongos can walk over there and you can get a bomb drop from them as well. That helps. Really costs minimal time. If those wall masters grab you, they will take you back to the first room in the dungeon, so avoid those at all costs. So if I would have gotten bombs there, I could have used a bomb on Aquamenus. I still could, but it would take longer. Or I may not even be able to get through level 6 the intended way. You may have to go around and get an extra key somewhere else, so I'll try to avoid that as well. So now level 7's done, we have 12 hearts, which is enough to get the magical sword. And we can use the screen scroll in this screen again to go up to the graveyard. This run's actually been really good since I ran out of bombs in 4. Some nice unoptimal movement there, but whatever. Alright, level 6 is the first time we see Wizrobes. And we have the magical sword, which now does 4 damage, as opposed to the wooden sword, which only did 1. Just in case I miss. That Keys was not giving it to me at all. I didn't take the boost there, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna try to use a bomb here. It's faster. Oh man, I thought I got it. I got it that time. You can use the bomb instead of the sword. Saves a couple frames. You can also get grayscale here. And here we are, the Ganon fight. Hopefully I'll die. That's how you do it. Zelda 1. Almost a good speedrun. And there it is. The Legend of Zelda. First quest. Any percent no up A. Thank you so much for having me. Sorry the run didn't go so well at the beginning because I can't count to 10, but still really fun to be able to be a part of the Best of NES Marathon. One of my favorite things to look forward to each year. I've been able to participate in all three. And yeah, if you want to learn more about this game, just come into any of our streams. Myself, Enos, Darkwing Duck, Jay Coper, Cantaloupe Me. Yeah, we're willing to help. There's a Discord. There's also a sweet randomizer out there if that's your thing. That's free to play, but just send a message out on Twitter, Discord, IRC. It's not hard to find us, but thank you so much, everyone, and I'm gonna turn it over to the next group. Thank you again.
Thanks so much, Lackattack. 31-36, not bad. I know Lackattack, he sounded kind of down on himself at the end there because I know he was shooting for, like, he wanted to set a new record for marathon time. That's what he was aiming for. That was his goal when he came out here. And then the bomb shenanigans happened in 4, and it wasn't meant to be. But solid recovery. That's the kind of thing you can expect from a top-tier player like Lackattack. So the Zelda train is gonna keep rolling, guys. And to help me keep this